All right. Welcome back to another episode of On Tap with the Boys. Here today we have me, myself, Cody, Sam, my little Preckard friend, Mitch, and our good friend SLF, a.k.a. Jordan Foster. How's it going today, Jordan?
It's going fantastic.
I like the quick speed to that. That was impressive.
There we go.
Yeah. My boy.
All right. So Jordan here. We brought Jordan on here because he's hanging out in the studio with us here today. And we just learned a bombshell of an information piece here. Yep. You guys didn't. Sam and I did. And
it hurt.
I'm going to hit you with this right now. It
fucking hurt. Can we please take a shot before we drop this horrible info? Dude, if you're from Minnesota, keep listening because this is going to change everything you've ever thought of.
This episode is dedicated to things that you thought were real but aren't. Whether it be in childhood, adulthood, middlehood, you name it. I'm blown away. We know an actor. Sam?
We do know an actor.
We met an actor. This man tells us that he was hired to be on War of the Roses from KDWB.
He also said he knew multiple other people that have also been an actor on KDWB for both the person calling in that they think someone's cheating and the cheater. So, not confirmed if every single one is fake, but it is 100% confirmed at least some of them are fake. And it pisses me off. It ruins a section of my, I would say, childhood that I get excited when someone brings up War of the Roses. It brings me back the nostalgia, just sitting in my car until I was almost late for school or work, whatever it was. I was finishing that episode.
Yeah.
And, don't get me wrong. People like, oh, TV's fake, this and that. This is different. They portrayed it as if it was real. I thought it was real.
The drama.
And it is heartbreaking and crushing to find out different.
Will you give me a little more context to the story? Because I'm genuinely upset about it.
Okay, so he told us he was paid and had to be up and ready at a certain time so that he could act as someone that was cheating, giving the roses to the wrong person.
And the chick who's getting cheated on
Everything
was also
fake. Every bit about it.
Also fake. I'm not going to lie. I was so furious because there was days where I was late for goddamn school because I would sit in the parking lot like, I got to hear the end of this episode.
So for people, because, this is probably something we should have addressed right away. For people that do not know what War of the Roses is, so KDWB, I think it was Thursday mornings, did War of the Roses. And what they do is they invite.
I believe they still do War of the Roses.
Yes, they do. This is what brought it up recently. Is I would like to actually talk about it. Is I was listening to KDWB. They brought it up, and I was pissed instantly. I was like, "You fucking liars!" Called Cody right away. I was like, "We need to address this." And so, for people that don't know, it's on KDWB, and basically, someone calls in that thinks that their significant other is cheating, and then KDWB has someone fake call the boyfriend or girlfriend and ask. So if it's a boy, they ask, "Do you want to? Who do you want to send roses to?" Give us the name and address.
They fake as they're a flower shop and they're doing a free, or not a flower shop, but
a phone company.
It's a phone company,
Yeah,
whatever it
if
is.
you do
And
the survey,
they say you won a free bundle of roses. Who would you like to send the roses to?
And so, it was always like, all right, we're going to, they call up the guy. He sends it to the wrong person. Then they add in the significant other that found out they're getting cheated on. They fight out live on the radio. Crazy, lot of crying, drama. Boom. It's over.
And then they come in, the radio DJs come in. Hey, Caleb, this is Dave Ryan. Did you know that what was going on? And the drama, the realism that was there, it captured me.
I just want to punch Dave Ryan in his fucking
fuck
face.
Dave Ryan.
Dude, seriously.
Oh, it makes me mad. I was wondering what you guys were like being real secretive about this before the episode. Like, oh, don't tell him. It'll be better if I just get a good reaction. I don't even have a good reaction for you because I'm actually just fucking mad about it.
So here's the thing. It's unconfirmed if every single one is fake, but for sure, guaranteed, some of them are fake.
If any of them are fake, it completely discredits the whole fucking bit for me.
I agree.
So Cody was saying something like, oh, we don't know if they were all fake. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. I already, in the back of my head was like, I hope this isn't fake. Or I was just a little suspicious.
Dumb.
Now the suspicion, there is no suspicion. It's fucking fact.
If one is fake, it means nothing to me anymore. It's a completely burned bit. If I find out that one is fake, they might as well be fake because I don't care anymore.
Jordan, you ever get on War of the Roses at all? You ever a fan?
Well, I don't have a lot to add to this topic right now because I feel like I'm the only one out of us four that just like opens up Spotify, Apple Music, you know?
Brother, I'm
maybe
talking
some JRE.
in the old days.
This is like high school.
Back in the day?
Back when I drove my fucking Chevy Blazer with the fucking cassette aux that I put in that bitch.
Bro,
I didn't even have
had that
speakers.
iPod Nano, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro was living in a different tax bracket than us.
He's just rolling around with earbuds and the wired ones too, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, I found out a way to make the stereo work every time. For
Fuck,
sure.
dude. See, I was a slave to the KDWB, man.
Me too.
KDWB, I didn't fuck with country. I thought 93X was for old people, so like that's where I landed.
I still rip the radio in the morning. Well, no. So my drive into work, I'm Bluetooth, either a podcast or some music. Depends on the vibe of the morning. But then when I get to work, from our show up yard to the job site, 93X morning show.
For
every
me,
morning.
there's too much shit going on and getting posted every single day on YouTube that my watch later on my YouTube page, it's over 1,000 videos. So if there's ever any downtime where I can catch up, quote unquote catch up, I'm never going to catch up. Like I'm constantly adding videos to the watch later that are hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes long that I know I can't watch at that point. So if I got a long drive, I'm just rolling through my watch later and I'm never going to get caught up on that fucking thing.
I just learned that there was a watch later feature right this second because I didn't even know it was a thing.
Seriously? Yeah, it saves it for later. And
I had
I'm like,
no idea.
I'm going to roll through that.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing.
I have like 1,000 videos on
Nobody
there.
told me about it.
So here's another bombshell that I learned. And I was probably, I remember vividly, I was about 8 years old when I found out that gum actually doesn't stay in your stomach for 7 years if you swallow it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I found that out way too late. And I've been a gum swallower my entire life.
Actually? Dude,
Every
I was
piece of gum
so
I ever
afraid.
chew.
I was so afraid. I accidentally swallowed a chunk of gum once. And it was just tiny, like the little tiny ones that were like the size of your thumbnail. They look like
a chiclet?
Yeah, chiclet. And I legitimately was like gagging myself, trying to throw it up because I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this thing sitting in my stomach for 7 years.
It was like a kid that smokes, or it was like an adult that smokes cigarettes. I was the kid that just ate the gum. Like in my head, I knew
Like,
something bad was gonna happen eventually. I just didn't give a fuck. Like if you're ripping darts every day for your entire life, you know what's inevitably is probably gonna happen.
Yeah, you know what the outcome is. If you rip darts often, I'll say at least in my case, I rip darts at work all the time. I'm not scared of dying from cigarettes. I'm scared of not dying from cigarettes and having to suffer with cigarettes.
Like emphysema.
Carry around that fucking pack of air. Or whatever
yeah, but everyone knows. Everybody knows. You can't smoke a cigarette in 2023 and tell me that, I don't know that it's bad for me. You know.
That's why I like vaping. There's just not a lot of studies done on it yet.
Yeah, we just
There's
don't
like
know.
that gray
That's
area
metal.
where maybe it's all right.
That's metal
Maybe I'll
in
be
your
good.
lungs.
I'm just praying for the best possible outcome.
Did your guys' mom ever tell you that it was illegal to turn the dome light on while you were driving at night?
Yeah,
that was the one
dude.
that I thought of right
That was
away.
my dad's
Total
my
bullshit.
That's
my
a fucking
dad,
lie.
That
That's
would
not illegal.
lose his fucking shit if I turned that light on. And if I needed to turn it on for a legitimate reason, I had like maybe 2 seconds that it was allowed to be on. It was always as quick as fuck, and if it wasn't, I was getting bitched at.
Yep, same. How about this? You can't swim for an hour after eating. You ever hear that?
Nah, that's
No,
real.
that's real.
That's real.
That's
No,
real.
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not. Okay, Mayo Clinic has confirmed that there is absolutely no scientific basis for this theory. Eat whatever you want and hop right back in the water.
You think I
got
trust
a link right here.
You think I trust a clinic named after a bread topping? A fucking sandwich? Condiment? You think I trust that clinic? No.
And
Yes.
dude, it could be different for people, man. You know, I think I'm a firm believer in at least 15 minutes. You don't want to fucking drown.
Have I broken the rule before? Yes. But do I think it's real?
There's no
Maybe.
rule. It's not real. Because here was the thought process behind it originally. That they thought while you're digesting food, all the blood is going to your intestines and your stomach and your organs that are helping to digest the food. In theory, taking the blood away from your arms, from your legs, making it easier to cramp up if you're out there swimming. Potentially, you're going to drown because your arms cramp up. You can't swim. You drown. That was the whole thing behind not swimming for an hour.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Exactly. So when you explain it out, it's like, okay, obviously that doesn't make sense. Mayo Clinic has officially confirmed that doesn't matter. You can eat and then go swim right this second.
Well, who made that up then?
This is groundbreaking.
Who made that up?
Fuck, sounds like a babysitter that didn't want to have to watch you for a little bit.
Oh,
It's like
that's
she's
a
just sitting
good
by the pool
point.
reading a book.
But they
I
have
don't
to
wanna have to watch.
They
them.
have to watch you more if you're not in the pool. If you're a little shithead kid and you're running around fucking
Not if they're right next to you.
tripping, falling in the rocks, and fucking beating up the dog and shit. Like they have to watch you and yell at you just as much if you're outside of the pool as if you're in the pool.
I get it. I really do. But I honestly think it was just made to coax kids into being like, hey, fucking stay put for a little bit here. All right. let me just relax for a second and then me not have to worry about where all you guys are.
But how did everybody collectively get on? Is it like a Santa Claus thing where all the parents just knew and it was like a thing that all the adults are in on, but the kids don't know?
I was just watching I don't remember what podcast it was, about how word of mouth and like urban legends don't exist anymore. Like how did shit like this spread around? Like I'm just to bounce off what you're saying. Like how did everyone collectively get the same idea if it's not true?
No Google.
Yeah, exactly. Because now you can now if someone tells me something that I think might be kind of bullshit, the
You're like,
first thing I do is
bullshit.
pull my phone out.
Dude, yeah, just
You
like
couldn't
back in
do
the
that
day,
when you were 6 years old.
I could tell you anything, and what are you going to go look it up in the encyclopedia when
Exactly.
you get
If you
fucking
just
old?
heard something fucking outlandish, you just believed it.
I think that's where wisdom, like, you know, like respect your elders, they have the wisdom. I think that was so much more true before. Because, yeah, they'd lived all the years, they got all this information of live and learn. But nowadays, it's like, you tell me anything, I'm going to look it up.
Now we got fucking Chat GPT, brother. I'm going to just type that into Chat GPT, and if that doesn't spit out the same thing that you just told me, I'm not believing you.
True
I'm going
enough.
to believe this computer
Dude,
before I believe you.
Another one that is just embarrassing how long I believe this is if you cross your eyes too long, they will stay like that forever.
Yeah.
Because I was terrified. I was legitimately terrified. I would make sure I didn't do it for like more than 10 seconds at a time. Because I was like, fuck, if I have to live like this, my life's basically over.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. You're screwed. My grandma was a firm believer that if you crossed your eyes and then hit the back of your head, it would stay like that.
She actually
Legitimately.
thought that.
Actually thought that when I was a kid. I remember going up to her and be like, Grandma, look. Oh my God. You know, like pretending that it was staying.
Of course
She
you
started
would fuck
freaking
with her.
out. It was hilarious. She was
Dude,
on
there was
that.
always that one kid on the bus who would like cross his eyes for like 45 seconds, and I was like, "This motherfucker, like this is the bravest man alive. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna stay cross-eyed, and he doesn't give a fuck."
Yeah.
Dude, your grandma
Loose
probably
cannon.
thought that's why you smoked weed. She's
Maybe.
like, I knew that crossing your eyes and fucking hitting your head
It's
was
so
going to
funny.
do something.
She was over at my house yesterday for dinner, and we were talking about that. You know, she's like, you know, we had you up on this pedestal. We thought you were such a good kid.
Holy
And
fuck.
then that happened. And I was like, damn, okay.
Holy
Wow,
shit.
thanks, Grandma.
We had to add more fucking fire to the fuel 10 years later. Jesus Christ.
She's still thinking about it. Like, "God, I still don't really like that kid.
We thought you were this gifted child. You were going to do so many amazing things.
And then, no.
And you smoked pot, you little fucking piece of shit.
You loser, dude.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
No excuses. All right.
Fuck.
Let me hit you with another bombshell here.
I would
quick.
love to. I would love it.
Here's one thing that I always thought was real. Turns out it's not. Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. False. A study done by Harvard University, several studies compared arthritis rates among people who have never cracked their knuckles and those who had done it habitually for years, and found that there was no raised risk of arthritis in the knuckle crackers versus the non-knuckle crackers.
Dude, I'm sorry. That was boring as hell.
No,
You've never heard that
I've heard
before?
that. I've heard that, but
like,
I'm
it
going
was
to be honest.
knuckles.
I just can't crack my knuckles.
for
That's
for
a
me that one
sensitive
got
topic.
debunked. I want to say I was maybe like 13, 14 years old. I hurt my back playing football, and I got a chiropractor appointment at what's this chiropractor?
Doc Joe.
Yeah, Doc Joe.
Yep.
And he told me, he was like cracking my back, and he told me, he's like, hey, if people tell you that cracking your knuckles isn't good for you, they're lying to you. It's good for you. It's not a bad thing. It's not going to hurt you.
Dude, I always
And I was
hated
like
that.
young, and I was I was a teenager probably, and I was like, no fucking way.
You were just dropped.
I've been
this
lied
piece
to
of
my whole life.
information. I always
My
hated the
mom-
neck crack, dude, at
Yeah.
the chiropractor.
Oh, I love cranking a neck crack. I still do it.
We we know a guy who got his neck adjusted and ended up having a stroke from it because there was a blood clot in his neck.
Yeah, that's
getting
horrible
adjusted.
and terrifying.
Yeah, it was kind
my
of
God.
messed up. So that's all I can
New
think
fear
about.
unlocked.
Every other week when I'm in the chiropractor getting the.
You're like,
my
yeah,
neck
let's
gets
just
hurt. I'm
skip that
"Oof."
one today.
What if I just all of a sudden go limp?
Oh, dude, we're fucked. On Tab is done.
Oh, Sam, you're gonna learn how to edit.
Yeah, I think we'd make it work. It's
I'll get it
really
done.
not that big of a
Get her
deal.
I'll
done.
just spend my personal money on an editor.
So here's the thing. My mom always hated when I'd crack my knuckles as a kid. She hated the noise, like it gave her the heebie-jeebies. So she was always the one that told me that was going to give me arthritis, purely to scare me into not cracking my knuckles. Honestly, at the time, I was like, I don't even know what arthritis is. I don't care. I just want to do it.
Dude,
What's the urge to make you want to crack your knuckles?
do you I don't know.
I don't know.
But for some reason I got on a tangent in my brain and I have to let it out. Is there anything that your mom got irrationally upset about for no apparent reason? Like looking back on it, like something that your mom really hated and really got mad about that just doesn't fucking matter.
Whistling, bro.
Really?
My mom, whistling to her was like sticking a knife in both of her eyes and slitting her throat, basically, is how she treated it.
Wow.
If I whistled in the car, the day was over. I was fucked. I was going to sit in my
Seriously?
room all day.
Oh my god,
Dude, I swear to God.
Why?
Whistling, because it was annoying to her. She didn't, oh, dude, any noise toys, those were not in our household.
Oof.
I'm also annoying as fuck. For people that know me,
no, we
definitely
know.
agree. I am annoying as fuck, so I loved whistling. I'm a good whistler, man. She wouldn't let me express my talents.
Give us a little ditty.
Okay, what do you want to hear?
Hot cross buns. A little remix. That's not hot cross buns.
No, that shit was hard as fuck. That was hot cross
I
bun.
hit
was-
that shit. You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking hate on me? Shut the fuck up. You
You're
don't
telling
even,
me that was 1 a penny, 2 a penny hot cross buns?
Yeah,
It's
it
way
It
was.
was. No, you just missed
Dude,
the
how
beat.
fucking old are you? Jesus Christ.
That shit was hot. That shit was hot.
Thanks, man.
I'm not saying it was bad.
God, I
you hit me with
fucking
some
hate you.
remix.
The thing
but
that
wasn't hot
the
cross
thing that my
buns.
mom irrationally hated more than anything, animated shows.
Oh yeah, dude, I can get
Anything
behind
animated?
SpongeBob, especially like Family Guy, South Park, like some of the more adult animated shows, but animated shows in general, my mom fucking hated with a passion. And if she caught me watching them, she would chew my ass so bad, which made me want to watch them more.
Yeah,
because like if as soon as your mom tells you not to do something, you need
It's
to
like,
do it.
sounds like something that I really
So then
wanna
I'd like
do
go
now.
out of my way to only watch them, and I'd try and hide it, and she'd catch me every once in a while.
Dude, that
What
sucks.
the fuck are you watching?
No whistling, no cartoons. You guys grew up in
Dude,
concentration camps.
it was rough, man. And also, another irrational thing my mom would get upset about is if my dad hiccuped.
What?
Set her the
You
fuck.
can't even control that.
Dude, she didn't care, man. It was
Oh my
like,
God.
it was like,
Go in the other room.
Fix it,
yes,
Eric.
that
Fix
is the
it.
best way you could have put it right there.
Really?
Well, I mean, he has the worst hiccups I've ever heard. Like, it's like, but it's like a lot of them, and it's high pitched and annoying. So I get it. We
Okay.
don't, none of us like his hiccups.
I could see that being.
But
annoying.
dude, when you've been married for like 25 years,
Yeah.
those little things you might ignore for 10, maybe even 15 if you're a strong-willed person.
Dude, I've been married for 1 year, and we want to kill each other for breathing in the same room.
Dude, and you better not start hiccuping weird as fuck.
Yeah. I don't blame
divorce is
Taylor
in the
though because
future.
your nose fucking breathing all her air like this big honker. I get it on her side.
Oh,
I'd be pissed
She
too.
gets pissed. She gets
dude, when he breathes out like in his nose, it's just as loud as a mouth breather.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I can't even fucking go. He's like, yes, you fucked up your wording. Your insult means
I'm not even
nothing.
gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything.
You know what, Cody? Hit us with another fact because
I'm
I
a
need
mouse
something
breezer.
there.
I'm gonna mouse breeze this thing right out of you.
I heard a fucking story. Cody was telling me a story. When he was a kid, he fucking had a boner and he ran into the wall, broke his nose.
You got anything to say?
It's lost.
He's so embarrassed with his nose.
I know he's
I lost
hiding
it.
it now.
I
Dude,
lost
I'm
it.
sorry. He didn't mean to call you out
I
on your
lost it.
huge nose.
Everything
feel
I was
horrible.
just
I
thinking
didn't mean
of,
to call you out on your fucking
gone.
Squidward ass nose, dude. You look like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
This is the best, bro.
Dude, this is the biggest nose in the tri-state area.
West of the Mississippi, baby. We reppin'.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna Doofenshmirtz this fucking beer right into your gullet right now, dude.
Oh, fuck,
Okay.
dude. Okay, please hit us with another example because
I burned all 4 of mine.
Oh, you did? That was 4?
It was all 4 of them. You guys got nothing for me.
Shit, Jordan, I forgot you were here. You got any?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is like totally different than an urban legend, but so my family used to call the remote to a TV a channeler.
Oh God!
Because my brother,
What?
when he was younger, he called it a channeler.
A channeler.
Yeah, and it was just common knowledge.
Oh,
I'd go
fuck that.
everywhere
That's
I'd go. It was channeler.
So you would go to your
No, I
buddy's house?
swear to God,
and be like,
all the time.
hey, where's the?
And when I was
the
really
channeler? And
young,
they're like,
they'd call me on. I'd be like, "It's a channeler. What are you talking about?" And I'd stick to my fucking guns every time.
be like, you're fucking stupid,
Yeah.
dude. What are you talking
fucking
about?
idiot, you know? And then when I was like 14, I think someone finally had like the final straw, you know?
They put you on blast right in
Yeah.
front of everyone.
And then the kids' parents put me on blast. And I had this realization. It's a remote.
It's a remote.
And it was such a fucking weird thing because I'm like 14 already.
So
My
that
whole
shit's
life.
engraved in your brain.
Your
Yeah.
whole life, it's a channeler.
Yeah.
Now
Also, you're
just
at the
finding out
age-
it's the remote.
And then
Exactly, yeah.
it took a while to break the habit too. You know?
Dude, clicker always bothered.
Clicker bothers
Fuck out
the
of
shit
me.
I was just
man.
thinking about clicker. My dad used to always call backpacks book bags.
Fuck that.
My whole fucking life. Where's your book bag? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about,
What are we-
old
what-
man? What do you
fucking
mean
100
book
years
bag?
old?
I'm like, it's fucking. First of all, it's 2017. There ain't a book in that motherfucker. It's a computer. It's not a book bag anymore.
Dude, to this day, my dad calls any video game a Nintendo. Like, are you gonna go play your Nintendo? Shut the fuck up, you old man. Sit down. Turn on a PlayStation.
My
and
dad
have some
always
fun.
thinks video games are like movies. You know?
Wow,
Like he'll
I thought
come
it was
downstairs
real.
if I'm playing like UFC 4 and I'll be like, oh, what fight is this? That's an amazing fight.
I didn't even catch the card.
I'll fucking be on my like controller and I'll just like sit down. I'll just go with it, you know?
I
Like, wow.
I love it.
I bet
when
he hits a hook.
Yeah.
Parents walk in on you playing video games. Are you winning? It's like, okay, well, here's the thing. It doesn't really work like that. It's not really like a win and a loss. Like, it's a little bit more complicated.
Dude, I used to play fucking League of Legends. I had a computer and I played League of Legends. And like League of Legends, you can't quit mid game. If you get into a game, you can't leave. Like
Yeah.
it's not like something that you can just like go in and out, because that's their old video games. Is like
Yeah.
you can just leave whenever
Pause
you want.
it. Yeah, that's the thing. Pause it.
my dad used to come down. Dinner's ready. Pause your game. Like, that's not how this works. I can't just pause it. What do you mean? Just it's just a video game. Just pause it. No, dumbass. You can't just pause the game. It's live. I'm playing against other people live. I can't just pause it.
Dude, I've been through so many of those arguments. You think I give a fuck? Like, fucking do whatever you got to do. I need your fucking help. My dad was not, okay, my entire life, anytime I like did something cool on a video game that I was proud of, like, oh, Dad, I just won the Stanley Cup in NHL, or, oh, look at this cool house I built in Minecraft. You'd be like, looks good on a college resume, huh? Every fucking time.
I remember you saying that. Okay, so it's so crazy that you say that, because as a kid, I always thought that too. Like in, playing Call of Duty, I'd be like, yeah, I'm 10th prestige, but like, I didn't do anything this weekend. Felt a lot of guilt
Doing
there.
studying.
I felt a lot of guilt there.
Dude, you grinded.
It was a grind, but like, that didn't
what?
give me anything now. I got nothing to hold on to. So maybe there was some truth to
You got the memories, dude.
There's definitely
get on a
some
resume.
truth to it, but for him, he just never understood the true enjoyment that these video games that we were growing up with could give you. Like,
Also,
it was so
here's the-
simple for him.
It was
resumes
different
don't
back in the
matter.
day. Like back in the day when they found a cool rock, that was like a big deal.
Look at this agate.
Yeah,
I
like when I
found.
get 10th prestige on Call of Duty, that's like when you found that cool agate and you showed your dad. Like
Right.
that's different.
Let's
times.
admit though, like instead of being like 10th prestige in MW2, like it'd be cooler if you could look back and be like, you know what? I'm proud that I got really good at snowboarding.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree,
guitar. Like
Yeah,
things like,
something cool.
dude, piano. That's one thing I thought.
I've always wanted to be
I
a
thought that
pianist.
was the most, not straight thing that you could ever fucking play. Like, I'm like, piano? I'm not fucking G word. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I fucking wish to God I could play the piano, dude. If I see these videos where they'll have like a piano in the middle of a mall
Yeah.
and that anyone can just go play at any time. And like these kids will take videos of them just fucking ripping it up. People are crowding around. People are clapping.
Really,
playing
just
hot cross buns.
any instrument in general. If you could be really, really good at it, it impresses people.
There's some pretty lame ones, man. Unless you're like amazing at them. Like
That's what I'm saying.
someone
though,
would
if,
have
like,
to be damn good on a trombone for me to be like, fuck yeah.
If you're an absolute doctor on a saxophone and you pull that thing out in the middle of the mall,
saxophone.
like bitches are all over
guitar, saxophone, piano. Those are like, to me, those are like,
guitar
if you're good
specifically.
at those,
Guitar,
cello.
everyone knows. The cello.
if you can rip a cello.
Harmonica's that little pocket instrument you can bring anywhere.
I got to get back on the
This
harmonica.
is a hot take. I think harmonicas are annoying.
Are you serious?
I do.
Have
I
you
think
heard
they're
someone
annoying
that's
until
good
someone
at it?
that's like
though?
Yeah.
godlike at it.
Yes, I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
What the
my
fuck,
God,
Siri?
my
She's on her
watch is-
ass.
My watch is talking to me right now. I'm gonna say unless they're god tier at harmonica, it's annoying to me, and I don't
So,
know
like-
why. It's not intentional.
Like when I would just rip
wanna
it
like
up in
it.
the studio last summer, like
I thought-
that was good enough where you're like,
I thought earplugs in.
when I told you it
Just kidding.
broke, you were probably like, oh fucking thank God.
Thank God. I actually
I'll
don't
tell you
remember
what,
saying
shout
it
out
was
my
broken.
roommate Scrat, dude. He was so fucking happy. And his
Replaying
dog.
it at all.
Oh, dude. And I figured out that if I like went out of my bedroom and went and like blew, his dog would lose his fucking shit. So I would just keep doing it over and over again. He'd fucking put that thing away now.
My dog's absolutely. I tried learning how to play saxophone. I got a saxophone for free. Actually, our Florida Man of the Week was recorded on it.
Was recorded on it. I'm speaking for Cody.
Record this one. This is my saxophone.
Florida Man of the Week.
We should start doing that.
We
man.
should start doing that again.
Hey,
that was
for
my
those
saxophone.
of you listening, if you like Florida Man of the Week, or if you want to hear one, let us know. We'll get it going.
We got to get Tyler
It's like
back
the
on
easiest bit we
here.
could
10
ever fucking
seconds.
do.
10 seconds a week from the
I
guy.
do kind of miss
That's a
those.
good idea,
It
dude.
is. We just hit him with, hey, just come on 10 seconds.
Florida
Just
Man
give
of
us
the
a
Week.
Florida Man.
You don't even got to deep dive into it. We'll talk about it.
So I was trying to learn saxophone. This was at the same time we made the Florida Man intro thing. And my dogs would go absolutely ape shit. So I couldn't even learn how to play it because every time I would hit something on it, my dogs would just freak out. They'd start wrecking shit.
Dude,
my one
isn't
dog
it-
ate my drywall.
Isn't it more fun than anything to fuck with someone else's dog?
Yes.
Like if you know what drives someone else's dog crazy,
Like throw a blanket over them.
yeah,
and shit.
no, dude. Like so, my roommate Hunter has a pit bull named Louie, and if you hum at him, all you have to do is hum, and he will fucking try and murder you.
Really?
Like nothing else. You could fuck with him all day, and he's a super good dog. But if you just go, that fucker will try and kill you. Start freaking out, barking, and Hunter,
Damn.
stop, knock it off, just yelling, and I'm just, and he's like, fucking quit, Mitch.
What happened to him as a puppy that would make him do that?
I have
That's
no
kinda fucked
idea.
up.
The humming though, that's like one of the things that'll just get him going crazy.
Triggering some PTSD.
Dude,
on
my roommate's dog is protective of him, like crazy protective. And so I figured out that because to walk back to my room, there's a couch, and he always sits on the couch, and his dog's always watching him. And I found out if I go behind him and I go behind him, the dog will run over him and like try to get to me. So like before I'm going to bed or anytime I'm walking behind him, and I don't even have to make the noise. I can just like do like a creepy face, and that dog will fucking freak out, jump on Scrat, shout out Scrat, my roommate, fucking jump on him, bark in my face, freak the fuck out. And he's, dude, you really got to quit doing that, man. It's fucking pissing me off.
Give me your best creepy face right now.
Well, it's more of like that's what I do.
Nice. I
You
like
know.
that.
I know what picture's getting posted for this episode.
That's a good creepy face. All right, boys. What do you say we get out of here? In the comments here, why don't you drop the mom emoji? Because these moms have been lying us to us for years.
Them bitches.
If you drop the
Not
mom
my
emoji,
mom,
we're gonna pick a random person that's dropping a mom emoji in the comments for some free merch.
What's a mom emoji? Is it you have to do
That
like the
pregnant
pregnant lady,
picture?
right?
Yeah, let's go pregnant lady. I like
Let's do
that.
pregnant lady.
Pregnant lady in the comments. Picking one, get some free merch. We'll see
Jordan?
you next week.
You wanna plug your music at all?
July 25th, performance. I'm going to be sharing the stage with Cam Vinyl. It's going to be super lit.
Boom.
Great fucking time.
Can't wait to meet Kent. I hope
Dude,
I'm able to
he's
make
so
it to that.
fucking chill.
Fuck yeah, dude! I can't
You better
wait.
make it.
All right, we'll see you
Be
there.
real
boys.
sad.
Cheers,
dude.
boys.
July 25th. We'll see you there.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
Later.